This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
World Environment Day commemorated. Leadership Summit hosted for UPNG students. And Smart Start School promotion winners announced. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The Managalas Youth Conservation Camp and Climate Trail held a 4-day program commemorating the celebration of the 2026 World Environment Day at Afore District in Oro Province.
The celebration gathered all the members from the 11 conservation zones, themed Inspired by Nature, for Climate, for Our Future. One of the founders of the Managalas Conservation Foundation, Brian Kasira, emphasized how the foundation came to be in 1984.
Come up with some great group discussions. Me play me play it how. By me play, me kimna. Ground blow me play by start good. Future blow me play something. Also now you play start yeah. All Managas must get ground. All Managas must get resources blow. All must right blow look out immediate. Benefits local something also, ma. Bushwara, all animal, insects, what am you name him now? Every ask blow again I start. We need to conserve that and we need to protect that. And this land talk blooming plan. That's the whole reason why we play Islam project. Zone 1.
He said educating the young generation of conserving the environment is important.
This is bush blow you me, environment blow you. You are our environment. Our young ones, you are our environment. Our custom is our environment. All the something inside the bush is our environment. We rely on it. Our life. Managalas people, this land, and backbone blow you me.
Environmental and human rights advocate Lester Seri acknowledged the people of Managalas of being the first to declare their land as a Managalas conservation area.
We are all in this game together. We are all working on this to protect our environment, our land, our forest, together.
Mr. Seri stressed that the ancestors have been looking after the environment before it was officially declared in June 5th, 1972 as Environmental Day.
We've been looking after our environment for thousands of years. It's really, really important that we acknowledge what our ancestors have done for us.
Nicole Rama, National EMTV News, Afore Oro Province.
Meanwhile, the Managalas Conservation Foundation founder Brian Carissa encouraged the youths to take ownership of their environment and protect it. He said that the forest and its environment is where the money is.
Mr. Carissa emphasized that preserving the environment will enable youths to take ownership of the land and resources.
Me like him, you young people enjoy. Because by you got ground, by you got resources. Also now what are you work on drink here? No got pollution lawyer. Now plant is something stop lo boost lo you and money. And carry money and stuff. We want you to own it. We want you to benefit from it. Me plan less lo oh giant companies come na bankrupt him, destroy him na. You by find him hard.
He challenged the youths to protect the forest.
Please look at that bush blow you go. After 10, 20 years, this is bush blow you me must stop us, man. Top place blow you, passing blow you me, custom blow you me, organize something blow you me must stop. Technology changes will come, but make sure you stand on your ground, huh? Look at him, protect him, let him. Managalas, stop us, Managalas, huh?
Environmental and human rights advocate Lester Seri shared similar sentiments.
We are fortunate here. We got our environment still really good, where we use it to make a living. And it is important that we look after our environment properly.
Nicole Rama, National EMTV News, Afore Oro Province.
This semester break for students at the University of Papua New Guinea has been planned out with a series of events that will take place within the Waigani campus, Port Moresby.
Earlier during this week, with crusades were a fellowship being held at the halls of residence involving students' participation. This initiative spearheaded by the Student Services Department for the university. The today's leadership summit commenced today at the main lecture theatre, bringing together a wide variety of speakers from different well-known stakeholders and business organizations. Among the speakers that spoke today was the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Pasifan, Des Yaninian. Mr. Yaninian delivered a presentation today on leadership, focusing on lessons of leadership in the corporate world. Mr. Yaninian's leadership talk outlines 10 key principles of his leadership experience, which is self-mastery, be reliable, volunteer for leadership, building confidence, avoid negativity, building healthy relationship, keeping options open, learning from their mistakes, keep improving themselves, and put God first. He went on to say that keeping a close relationship with God is the most important aspect that holds a true leader and direct one's decision making. Present as well today at this leadership summit were students from the International Training Institute and IBS University. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Group Chief Auditor for the BSP Financial Group Limited, Marian Vai, attended the UPNG Leadership Summit today, speaking to the students on life lessons in cross-cultural organizations and leadership.
UPNG students had the opportunity to sit in and listen to the experiences and lessons said by key leaders from leading business organizations. The program aims to empower the next generation of young leaders by sharing practical wisdom, inspiration, and transformational insights from individuals with proven leadership experience. During a presentation, Group Chief Auditor Marian Y said those who aspire to be leaders must always be open to learning and must possess humility. She urged young leaders to be intentional in showing respect for others and their cultures and to put God first in their lives. She acknowledged that mistakes do happen, and when individuals embrace their mistakes with humility, those mistakes become great teachers. Students who attended the session were told that their leadership journey starts today, and as young leaders for tomorrow, they must face setbacks and failures with resilience and faith. She encouraged young leaders to lead with purpose, have a clear vision, and dream bigger than any circumstance, to be true to who they are, care deeply about people, and strive for excellence. She added that leaders must guard their faith and their integrity. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
During question time in Parliament yesterday, Western Highlands Governor Wairapa raised a series of questions without notice to the Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology regarding the implementation of the Education Reform 166 model.
Governor Rapa said the government had previously announced the phased removal of the Grade 8 and Grade 10 national examinations under the Education Reform 166 model. He said that while the 5 pilot provinces, including Western Highlands Province, are now midway through the 2026 academic year, uncertainty remains among students, parents and teachers regarding whether the examinations will still be conducted.
Can the Minister confirm to Parliament whether Grade 8 and 10 students in the 5 pilot provinces, including my province, Western Highlands, will sit for national examinations this year or not?
The Governor asked the Minister responsible to clarify whether students in the 5 pilot provinces will sit for the Grade 8 and 10 examinations this year. He also sought confirmation on the government's position regarding the transition process under the reform.
Further, if the examinations are to proceed, specified directives have been issued to schools and provincial education authorities or not yet?
Governor Rappa further questioned what directives have been issued to provincial education authorities and schools should the examinations proceed, and whether any official instructions are yet to be released. In response, the minister responsible had this to say.
Thank you, good Governor of Western Highlands, for that good question. I can't give you the answer from the top of my head, and so I'll check and come back to you tomorrow. Thank you.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
The Paradise Foods Limited has announced its Smart Start School promotion draw for the Southern region today after the 8 weeks promotion.
The winner receives 33,000 kina in the form of school grants, and the runner-up gets 11,000 kina.
Our winners for the Southern region are Hagita Primary and Karia Primary. Hagita from Alotau and Karia from Kerama.
The promotion aims to support the school's infrastructure development, including the teachers' houses, classrooms, and other schools' facilities.
We believe in helping our communities via our promotions, and this is what the Smart Start School promotion is.
The junior brand manager for biscuits explained the process of entry, stating that the students are to buy 3 Smart Start biscuits and write their names, contact details, and the schools, and drop it into the entry box.
Go out and collect all the entries and then go through it, verify it, do our draws here.
The promotion started in May and ended this month with other regions' draw announced last week, and today is the Southern region. The promotion will continue next year as the Paradise Foods Limited has seen great development in the schools that have won the prizes since the inception of the promotion. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum!
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots. Make it right with Roots.
For the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. The member for Kainantu, William Agahuno, directed series of questions to the government as to why the people of Kainantu are not benefiting from the mining despite its full operations.
With consideration to the successful operation of the Kainantu mining, which is making a $2 billion US dollars annually, Mr. Hagono said the people of Kainantu have not been benefiting from it. He questioned Prime Minister James Marape if the government, through the Ministry of Mining under the Mineral Resource Authority, have any plans to transit from a mining lease to a special mining lease under the Section 33 of the Mining Act.
Or does the government, through the Ministry of Mining and MRA, have any plans to firstly transit the Kainantu mine from mining license, ML, to a special mining lease?
Mr. Agano further asked if the government can put an halt to the mining operations until the landowner grievances are being sorted out.
Can the government, in the meantime, put a halt on the continued mining activities by the developer Kainantu mine to prevent further extraction and siphoning of valuable minerals without compensation to the landowners until a review of the license is undertaken and a proper and appropriate license for mining is issued that captures the landowner's interests and benefits?
He further asked additional questions, all based upon the landowner benefit for the people of Kainantu and Makam, of which land the mining activities are taking place. In response, Prime Minister James Marape said no mining company in this country is operating without following the regulatory processes.
I don't think the present Kainantu mine is operating outside of the regulatory process, but if upon inquiry, and that is so, then government will correct what is wrong.
He said all benefits due to the people of Kainantu and Makam and to affected districts and communities will be properly checked and assessed.
This government is pretty much renowned for our advocacy for landowners to be appropriately benefited, for host districts and provinces to be appropriately benefited. In fact,
Prime Minister further says if the mine has reached a stage where migration leads to another regime is necessary, then that process will occur. Samantha Solomon, National MTV News.
Governor for East Sepik Province, Alan Bird, requested a team from the Mineral Resource Authority to be based in Maprik to deal with issues on the ground for alluvial miners.
On the same mining issue, the East Sepik Governor Alan Bird raised a question without notice to the Minister for Mining regarding alluvial mining operations in his province, particularly in the Maprik district. Citing the growing number of issues arising from alluvial mining activities, Governor Bird called on the relevant authorities to deploy officers from the Mineral Resource Authority to be based in Maprik to address concerns on the ground and improve monitoring of mining operations.
now MIPLA no got ability as a provincial government to monitor those things because those are national government powers, Mr. Speaker. So enough, Minister, you give him commitment now. Lo you by Salimol office I come, lo province lo me, lo where all get a have this lo mining operations stop where you play say give him license long him. You play come na sit down, na manage him security, manage him expectations, lo man marry lo place. Now look out him to company where you play give him license long him. Because me play no got ability lo make him. That's why I'm asking lo me, Mr. Assistant Speaker. Thank you.
In response, the Minister for Mining, Solon Loifa, stated that alluvial mining is a reserved activity for Papua New Guinean citizens. Minister Loifa said he would discuss the matter with MRA management team to determine what additional measures could be taken, noting that officers are already in place to address issues relating to the sector.
Igadim kaino se lobulolo igadim all officers staff on the ground where also monitoring all issues blow mining on the ground, so mixing question blow governor mibla by pamitok save lo MRA lo mibla ken luguk lo display na all officers can go out on the ground while work lo warden lo all can go lo anid lo work lo MRA igadim all warden lo mining and staff when work lo go out na inspecting all display. And also earlier last month MRA been issued one public notice of some usadi working illegal mining throughout the country or all display MRA by policy models plan all mining all barons but go out na confiscating all resource or machine where suppose you working illegal mining. So Governor Mila assuring you was MRA put in la notice out finish law last month, so MRA by go out na working all this work all officers from Mipla. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Central Province Governor Rufina Peter has raised concerns over government funding intended for health services, highlighting that the funds are not reaching the Central Provincial Health Authority.
Interim hospital while we declared.
And they haven't gotten it. When will they get it?
Governor Peter questioned why funds appropriated by the national government for health services have not been made available to the Central Province Health Authority.
In the years that I've been in office as the governor of Central Province, there's only one time that I signed during the time that Dr. Lino was Minister for Health, for an amount of 15 million to be dispersed to the CPHS, Central Province Health Authority. All the other years that the appropriation has been given for Central Health Authority, none of those fundings were made available.
The governor challenged the health minister and also the government to explain the delay and ensure the allocated funds are released.
It's very easy to stand here and say money is going, but it is on paper, but it's not getting down to where it's not translating into cash in the accounts, operational accounts of these PHAs. And Central PHA is one of those. All this talk, and only a quarter of the work is done since the groundbreaking of Central Province.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Eastern Highlands Provincial Commander Chief Superintendent John Kale has appealed to individuals who are in possession of illegal firearms to take advantage of the firearms amnesty campaign period to surrender their weapons before the grace period ends on September 16th.
Mr. Kale said despite delays in receiving incentive support under the program, police have continued to promote the national government's firearms amnesty campaign since the government gazette was issued on March 20th this year. Chief Superintendent Kale said police established a firearms amnesty help desk at the Goroka police station and have been conducting public awareness through the media, encouraging people in possession of illegal firearms to voluntarily surrender their weapons.
In Eastern Highlands, we established a firearms surrender desk at Goroka police station. There are 2 officers appointed to take charge of the desk. And we are currently doing awareness through NBC, Goroka, and other media outlets for people who are in possession of unlicensed firearm or illegal firearms to have them surrendered within the grace period. If they don't surrender their firearm within the grace period, the consequences will be very serious after the 16th of September.
He said the amnesty also provides an opportunity for individuals to comply with the law and contribute to safer communities, and so far 2 people have come forward and many inquiry calls being received through the hotline at the police station, and the only delay is the incentives.
We had a number of people who called us, and also one or two came to the police station. They are willing to surrender their firearms. But the problem we're facing is the compensation part of it. The government wanted to compensate those people who voluntarily surrendered their illegal firearms. So they want to know how much money they will be receiving before they surrender their firearm. And this is the problem I am facing right now at the province.
The firearms amnesty is part of a nationwide initiative aimed at reducing the number of illegal weapons in circulation and improving public safety ahead of the 2027 national general election. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
A ceasefire was reached earlier this week following nearly 2 months of tribal fighting in Kainantu District, Eastern Highlands Province, which claimed lives and caused widespread destruction to homes and food gardens.
Eastern Highlands Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Kale said the conflict started from a land dispute relating to a recent alluvial mining project in Ward 1 of the Kamano 1 area. Mr. Kale said police reports have confirmed a total of 10 deaths linked to the ongoing conflict.
Fight started as a result of a land dispute. And during the fight, about 10 people were killed so far. Some may have sustained injuries, and probably the injuries caused their death are something that were not reported to police.
Chief Superintendent Kale also called on those involved in the fighting to surrender their weapons during the ceasefire period, with the national government's firearms amnesty program currently in effect.
First attempt was made. They postponed it, and yesterday, on the 1st of June, all the warring tribes went to Kainantu District, and we had our chairman for Peace and Good Order Committee, Honorable Robert Atiafa, the local member for Kainantu, and our governor, Honorable Simon Chia, were all there to witness the signing of the ceasefire and peace ceremony.
He further appealed to the communities across the province to refrain from engaging in trouble fighting, saying such conflicts disrupt children's education, restrict access to essential government services, and negatively affect community development. Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia, who witnessed the ceasefire signing, commended community leaders and stakeholders for their efforts in restoring peace. Governor Sia said trouble fighting, killing and the destruction of property only undermine the future of the children and the communities, urging those involved to put the past behind them and focus on building a better future. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Eastern Highlands Province has recorded improvements in 2 of its key strategic policing priorities for 2026, with police reporting a decline in alcohol-related offences and sorcery accusation-related violence.
Eastern Highlands Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Kale said the reduction reflects ongoing efforts by police, community leaders, NGOs, churches and other stakeholders to address law and order issues across the province. He thanked churches and NGOs like the Cafe Women's Association for their partnership with police to tackle sorcery violence with the support of the community leaders.
I've seen that sorcery-related incidents in Enganofi has decreased. Sorcery-related incidents in Asaro, Daulo district has decreased. In Goroga has decreased as well. In Okapa, it has decreased, but 1 or 2 incidents were reported this year. So, I want to take this time also to thank the NGO groups, the district administrators and the people in the district, the church groups. And church groups are the people who have been very, very proactive in delivering this message to stop violence against social-related issues.
Mr. Kale said while the progress is encouraging, police will continue awareness and enforcement activities to ensure the gains achieved are sustained. He also called on communities to continue working closely with police by reporting criminal activities and supporting initiatives aimed at promoting peace and public safety. Superintendent Kale said addressing alcohol abuse and sorcery accusation-related violence remains a priority, adding that police will continue to work with relevant authorities and community leaders to maintain law and order throughout the province. Meanwhile, PPC Kale also made known of the EHP police toll-free number, which has been reactivated after a year and available 24/7 to the public on digital number 1790 466 to report any crimes to the police in EHP.
Now, I want to let all the people of Eastern Highlands know that our toll-free number has been off the air for almost a year, and it has been reactivated last month. The number is 7090-6666. You can call this number when you see a crime or when you want to report an incident. Call us.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2290 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2215 $0.3070 Australian dollars, 0.1829 euro, and 35.19 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or softened sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise. And by you like it.
40 years ago, Daytech PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Daitech PNG.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Member for Markham District and Deputy Speaker of Parliament Connie Iguan has reaffirmed his commitment to investing in education, emphasizing its importance in shaping a brighter future for the people of his district and the nation.
Iguan made his comment while presenting a 200,000 kina check to support Markham Valley Secondary School, which was facing an immense boarding crisis due to delays in tuition fee-free funds. School principal Mr. Billy Kayo said the school spends about 11,000 kina weekly on food rations and was adding towards a shortage within 3 weeks. He said they were about to face serious difficulties in feeding their students, and the funding will now ensure boarding students continue to receive meals, bringing relief to both students and teachers. He expressed gratitude towards the MP for his consistent support, saying the school has never been turned away during times of need. The MP said his belief is grounded in the vision of the late Grand Chief, Sir Michael Thomas Somare, who championed education as the key to national progress. Iguan said he believes in investing in education so that the next generation will rise, take this district, this province and the country to a greater heights. Lauren Jimal, National MTV News.
Now moving to overseas news, police in the UK have apologized for the way a murdered teenage boy was handcuffed and arrested.
The police body camera footage showing the final moments of Henry Novak's life, where officers can be seen handcuffing the 18-year-old instead of calling an ambulance, have shocked people right across Britain. The fact that police believed his killer, Vikram Digwa's lie, that he'd been the victim of a racist attack over Henry's pleas for medical help, has sparked a national conversation about the police conduct that night. The Novak family has given a statement saying they were disappointed to see the violent clashes in Southampton on Tuesday night, where protesters hurled bricks, bins and chairs at police. The Novaks say they don't support protests, do not support the kind of unrest that we saw on the streets, and they've called for calm. There have also been fiery scenes in the House of Commons as the case and the violent protests were raised during Prime Minister's questions.
If the public lose trust in being treated fairly by the police, can he take some action, end this divisive practice of two-tier policing and make sure that all British citizens are treated the same?
Exploiting this tragedy to create grievance and division would be wrong in any circumstances, but to do it when the family are expressly saying, please don't, is unforgivable.
The The police watchdog is now investigating the officer's conduct on the night of Henry Novak's murder. At the same time, police chiefs are reviewing the force's anti-racism guidelines, which were updated last year to advise officers to treat ethnicities differently. The Chief of Hampshire Police has apologised to the family, saying the force is sorry for handcuffing and arresting Henry and that the body cam footage was a very difficult watch. But he says he doesn't recognise the allegations of two-tier policing made by Nigel Farage in the House of Commons here, because he says what he sees day in and day out are officers doing their jobs without fear or favour.
The Trump administration has proposed a new 12.5% tariff on Australia and more than 40 other nations for allegedly failing to take action to prevent slavery.
60 of America's trading partners will be hit with these proposed new tariffs, and they cover almost all imports into the country. That includes Australia, the UK, the EU, China and Canada. Now, the administration says that this follows an investigation which found these countries failed to crack down on goods made with forced labour, and they claim that that has impacted the United States and created an unfair playing field when it comes to global trade. There will be two groups of tariffs, a 10% tariff for a handful of nations and a 12.5% tariff. And Australia will be hit with the latter, which is an increase from the current 10% tariff that's being imposed on Australian goods. Now, whilst this will cover most products, there are some that are exempt, and that includes beef, coffee, pharmaceuticals, rare earths and energy, to name a few. Now, countries will have a few weeks to submit a response to these proposed new tariffs, and then hearings will be held in early July, and it's expected that then from there these tariffs will roll out at some points. Now, it's no secret Donald Trump loves tariffs. He has previously said it's his favourite word in the dictionary, and this is an attempt to continue on his tariff agenda. He is a true believer that they boost domestic manufacturing and are good for the economy. There are many economists who argue that they're inflationary and increase costs and prices for everyday Americans. But this has come about because Donald Trump's grand plan, his Liberation Day tariffs, which he announced last year, impacting virtually every country around the world, ended up failing because the Supreme Court found in February that the administration had overreached and overused its power, and in fact that these tariffs were illegal, and that has since forced the Trump administration to now refund some of those tariffs to importers. Now, Donald Trump was furious about that decision from the Supreme Court. He lashed out at the Supreme Court justices and said at the time that his administration would look for alternative options and alternative routes to find ways to implement tariffs. There currently is this blanket 10% tariff on many nations right now, but that's expected to expire in July.
Ukraine is brushing for another major Russian attack day after Moscow launched a bout of deadly strikes on major cities.
Ukraine had been expecting a major Russian assault, and when it came, there was destruction and devastation far and wide.
Everything was covered with smoke. We couldn't understand what was happening. It was some kind of apocalypse.
The capital Kyiv and Dnipro in central Ukraine copped the worst of the aerial bombardment.
I saw a burning piece of missile flying, and then there was a loud bang, an explosion.
Moscow says the strikes were in retaliation for what it called a Ukrainian terrorist attack on a student dormitory in Luhansk in Russian-controlled eastern Ukraine, which killed 21 people.
The Kyiv leadership has decided to open a new page in the series of their crimes.
Kyiv says it was aiming for a drone command centre nearby. Ukraine has stepped up its aerial assaults on Russian-occupied areas and particularly highways that Moscow uses to deliver troops and supplies to the front line. Think tank, the Institute for the Study of War, says the strikes have become so frequent and effective, the war has entered a new phase.
It's significant because Ukrainian forces are paralyzing Russian movements in areas where Russians felt safe for years to operate.
As both sides step up their attacks, any hope of reviving peace talks looks bleak, especially while the US, which has led negotiations up to now, is distracted with the war in Iran.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has again pleaded with the West to send more air defences in the hope of preventing more scenes like this.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Yes, we're back. And we're back on the search for more stars for Vocal Fusion Season 13. If you've got the voice, then we want to hear it. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13 one-off auditions will be held on Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st of June at the Cosmopolitan. Save the dates. Pick 2 standout songs to audition to, practice, 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 and see you at the Vocal Fusion Season 13 auditions at the Cosmopolitan.
Rukai Sports.
Welcome to Rukai Sports. Craig Sandercock, the West Tigers NRLW coach, was announced as the PNG Orchids head coach in May. He said he is eager to build a strong team as they look forward to the 2026 Rugby League World Cup.
In an interview with this newsroom at Concord Centre earlier this week, the West Tigers NRLW coach revealed his connection to Papua New Guinea.
I spent 2 years of my life in PNG, mainly in Rabaul and a little bit in Lake. So I was only really little, but I still have some vague memories of it, but it's more the connection there. And
He said his father was excited to learn about this.
And my parents, obviously, a lot of stories that they've told me through the years. So, I hold Papua New Guinea a pretty special place, actually.
He further revealed his aspirations for the team's development.
I'm watching every game remotely on video. I'm writing programs for all our local players to follow. I'll pop up to Queensland for a day. I'll pop back to Port Moresby as well.
Amanda Ilaitia, Trukai Sports, Sydney, Australia.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
It's the Great Gala Giveaway, bro.
Don't miss out on the Great Gala Giveaway. Buy any Gala stick, tub, sundae, cone ice cream, or T-shake and win an Apple iPhone 16 Pro, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, iPads, tablets, JBL party speakers, GoPro, DJI drone, PlayStation, Switch, and even this kick scooter. Buy any Gala products and write your details at the back of the receipt and drop it into the entry box. Hurry, hurry, hurry before your boo-boo gets them all.
Gala Gala.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice. And by you like it.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Most companies are paying well above that in the formal economy, but we also have a number of enterprises that are just continued to bypass.
Watch In Focus every Monday nights at 7 p.m. Our weekly current affairs talk show which presents comprehensive discussions and insights on critical issues facing Papua New Guinea and the wider region. We engage with decision makers and experts in numerous sectors, including politics, business, economics, technology, law and order, education, health and social issues amongst others, as well as PNG icons and influential figures, keeping you well informed, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The media delegation on the current Australian tour met with the South Sydney Rabbitohs winger and PNG Chiefs player number 2, Alex Johnston, yesterday.
Alex Johnston is the first player with roots in the country to be signed by the PNG Chiefs. He expressed his family's excitement about the news.
It was an amazing feeling. I know making the decision was just obviously for myself and my family, but yeah, my cousins, my uncles over there, everyone's celebrating with me as well, just to make them all proud. I know my nana's watching from above. with a big smile on her face, super happy and proud of the decision and getting to be the first PNG blood to sign.
He said it is always an honour for him to represent the country.
As soon as there was a side announced that the Chiefs were coming in, I basically made up my mind. I'm going. So, there wasn't much of a thought process behind it. I had to make sure my family were sweet with it, and straight away they were happy to go. And
he will remain with the South Sydney Rabbitohs for the next 17 months before officially joining the PNG Chiefs.
Obviously the first stint I had with him was pretty successful. We fell just short of winning a grand final. So he's the master coach for the reason, the best probably to ever do it. So being coached by him, I feel like he's gotten the best out of me both stints that he's been here. It just gives me confidence to go out and obviously try and play my best footy, and I think I do that.
The PNG chief signee said his family is looking forward to the move to Papua New Guinea, where his tenure with the Chiefs begins. Amanda Ilaitia, True Kai Sports, Sydney, Australia.
That ends True Kai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
And you are watching Kids Corner on EMTV, the show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress teams for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things, or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, fine to sunny, and Popondetta, mostly fine. In the Momasa region, Ley City, mostly fine, and Vanimo, partly cloudy with few showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms, and Buka, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Haggard City, mostly fine, and Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, partly cloudy with possible showers, then cloudy.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 4th of June, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.